Pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off today. He's set. Here it comes. And the new season is finally upon us as the first pitch of the new year is taken here for ball one. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 2 for 5. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. 1 away.
Batting second, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hey.
First delivery to him on the way. And no swing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So striding forward now, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Dawson's there. And that ends the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. He also has 1 home run. Count now a ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
D-Rock.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Xander Bogaerts is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. 1 out, nobody on.
Got to go.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern.
I will come later.
He's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hoskins.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Sale playing here in his age 29 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get the free agent.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the Jays held in check. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the game.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. A little bit off the outside. It's the 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a...
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Boy, there's a case of getting a bad break, Dero. That's a bullet hit right down the third base line that deflects off the bag. That ball was headed for the corner if it wasn't deflected. Yeah, 100%. You're frustrated. You'll take the knock without question, but you wanted extra bases right there. Pretty amazing that ball was able to hit that bag right there.
The tag's there, and he is out. A triple play. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and none left. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Count still at 1-2. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Andre Dawson. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-1 to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Stepping up now, Ryan Sandberg, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And gone up into the second deck.
Matty, I can't even believe what's going through his mind right now. First knock in the show's a home run. I can only imagine he's thinking of everybody who's played a part in getting him to this moment. What an absolute bomb.
Travis Shaw is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Jays off. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Here's Manny Machado now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting 8, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now in the box, Jorge Posada. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. .30 pitch. Base hit into right center. Digging in, Ian Desmond. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Hoskins looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run shot that time for Ian Desmond. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Goldschmidt or Goldie just for short. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Blackmon going back at the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's on the move again from first. Hit hard to short. Bogaerts has it, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 34.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. Runner in scoring position with 2 guys. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Another full count offering on its way. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Long throw to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 5.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really...
Let's play ball. He say ball 4. Take the away. 3. Ball 4. Take the away. 3. 3. Take out.
Ian Desmond will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Sandberg has it. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Cervelli is over to take a look. And that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Rounded down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he's settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Ketel Marte. He was a double play victim last time around. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Left side, but well foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And the runner back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Desmond looking up, and that one is gone. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Jay Happ enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. In now, Andre Dawson. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Gregory Infante enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. Cabrera is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Here's big Aaron Judge. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. First home run of the campaign for him as they open up a 4-run lead. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run. Ryan Sandberg will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Two and 1 the count to Sandberg. Called strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Still even at 2-2. Goldschmidt into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batter.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's a .333 hitter. No balls and one strike. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well hit to right, but foul. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon. The ball flying out at near record pace.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 9-6, the final tally in this one. The Yanks blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Chris Sale earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Jay Happ records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes.